latest information on the bungalow. The bit of wall that had been taken out has now been put back, all sorted. Up here is preparation for gutters, and if I take you round to the front, you'll see that some of the guttering is already in place. Up here, all the way along to the end there. What we're going to do for drainage of rainwater is have the downpipe go down, and then we'll dig all the way along there to our drain that normally catches rainwater either side. So that will be that sorted out. We'll just put some pipe work in. Let's show you what's being done inside. This at the moment, this concrete plinth is supporting like the base of the bungalow, and possibly on this side one day we'll extend that out a little bit and make like a little decking or something out the front. The majority of the work has been inside. We have got the outlines of the walls for, we've ended up reinstalling a spare bedroom because that support up there needed to go as far along the roof as possible. We've still got acro props in until we're happy with the state of the roof. This will be our main bathroom, wet room really, with door here, probably a shower just up on that wall. Another toilet there, secondary toilet, and perhaps a little sink or something just there. And then this little section here, toilet with a smallest sink that we can find. And then here will be the door to the study stroke spare bedroom, whatever we're going to use it for. It just, Alex was kind of like saying it's really a good idea to make it a 2-bedroom, which it possibly was originally, just so that one day when Karen and Michael come to sell it, they'll get better value for it. This front door is now going to be raised to make room for the floor to be done. We've finally made a decision on the floor. What they've been doing is trying to kind of like, there was like huge lumps of concrete and that down here. They've taken out all the lumps and bumps, taken out a lot of the bits and pieces that were sticking out on the brick walls. And what's going to happen is that there'll be insulation put down on the floor, plus pipes for underfloor heating, because Alex put underfloor heating in his own house and has got loads of the pipe work left over. And then there'll be like a thin screed of concrete over the top to make it all one level, because as you can see here at the moment it still dips down. So that's why that front door has now got to go up a bit. If you have a look at the wall here, can you see those little bits of old asbestos that's still kind of like sticking in there? That's all gradually being removed and filled in with bits and pieces, like bricks and whatnot. Above every single window on either side is now some kind of lintel. There'll be a lintel above the door after it's been raised. There's a steel lintel there, which you can just about see. Over here, you can more or less see. Up here, they removed all the odd little bits of asbestos and just filled them in with bricks and cement. There is a lintel there. I'm not sure if you can see it properly. And even above these smaller windows, we've got one lintel that goes over those two windows. It's all just to make sure that the roof can no longer push down and squeeze things. The previous guy had already built that as a bit of strengthening above that door, so they think that's okay. Once they get to the stage where they think they're happy with releasing the acro props, they'll just do another double check to make sure that it's not going to start messing things about again, because that window there, which seemed to be taking the weight of the roof, was beginning to bow a little bit. We're lucky that it's been removed and it's straightened itself out, and then we've put it back in. You can see lots of little bits of asbestos there that's got to be removed and replaced with bricks. They've started doing lots of stud work with all the wood that we already had to create like the window sills, the inner beginnings of an inner wall. This teeny weeny little pipe here is where the water comes in. So what we're going to do is have, Alex has got a sliding door that he bought for his house that he's not using. So he said we can fit that there, and that will slide behind the beginning of the kitchen there, and it will be the door to our bedroom. So this patio door here will lead out onto the patio directly from our bedroom. This will be our bedroom with a little back window there. The sun will come in the morning through that window. This, we think, also in the afternoons will be a nice cool room in case on a hot day you want to have a nap or something. Here we might leave that wall in because we're thinking from there to there could just be one long wardrobe cupboard style thing. We'll just get some mirrored sliding doors. What else is there to say? Oh yeah, right, so here we will have, imagine there's a wall there, we'll have a kitchen going from that wall to the end of that wall, and that will be sink, washing machine and whatnot because the water's there. This corner will probably have a tall fridge freezer, and then we'll have units going along to the edge of this window, and a cooker in the middle there because that's a wall where we can fit an extractor or whatever. This little corner here will be like a dining area, having a double window aspect. It'll make it a nice little dining area, but it'll be open plan. So if you walk in this front door and you stand here, you'll see 1, 2, 3 doors to the spare room and the bathroom and toilet. You'll be able to see all the kitchen from here. This section of the lounge here will be a sofa, and imagine a bedroom wall up there. TV will be on that wall, and that's because this window with all the tree coverage and everything behind it. The only sunlight that comes in this window is late afternoon, early evening. And if we stop trimming those lower branches, we won't really get any sunlight through there very much. And it won't interfere with the TV. That will leave this long section of lounge that looks out onto the garden. As you can see, because there's only a small window there, we've got lots of wall space that we could make fitted cupboards for or something. And then we'll have places to hide all the stuff that you